I'm talking to Michael Moore from Nokia, and the OCP, the Open Compute Project, it has got some traction for its telco project, and Nokia is at the heart of that. Can you explain what's going on with the OCP's telco project, why it's important to you?
Yeah, certainly. And Nokia, although we're a relatively recent entry into the data center equipment market, we've actually been designing x86-based hardware for over 30 years. And so as we transition from proprietary bare metal hardware to more off-the-shelf, white box, generic data center products, we wanted to bring some of our expertise and our knowledge of telco into this environment. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things that we've done, besides joining the OCP project, we are also charter members of the OCP Telco Project, which has the goal of bringing some of the resiliency, reliability, and redundancy that may not be part of a basic IT data center into the telco environment.
Yeah.
And so there are some key things that Nokia plans on initially contributing to the OCP Telco project. That includes things like EMI shielding, mm-hmm. that a certain level of NEBS compliance, minus 48 DC power. Mm-hmm. We plan on bringing in and releasing all of that to the open mm-hmm. community here in the early next year. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, we're also bringing a full line of OCP products, including compute servers, storage, top-of-rack switch, racks, and in addition to that, putting some of our particular expertise from the telco arena mm-hmm. into OCP in the form of some acceleration technology that is going to basically enable edge computing, cloud RANs to really become a cost-effective solution for the end user, especially when it comes with the transition to 5G technologies.
Yes. I mean, if I've understood it right, it's an intersection of two very different worlds, and Nokia is right there in both of them. That OCP has been pioneering low-cost hardware, sometimes seen as being low reliability, but that's another story. But to have an industry with really high reliability, well-established ways of building its own hardware, to have that pick up OCP is a big win.
Yes, well, and that's, you're exactly right. When we were designing proprietary hardware, much of the redundancy resided in the hardware itself. But as we've switched to network function virtualization, much of that reliability and redundancy really shifts away from the hardware and into the software. Right? So the software itself becomes more reliable, and I don't want to say that we're making unreliable hardware, but the strict reliability on highly reliable hardware isn't as much of a core tenet to achieve 5 nines availability as it used to be.
Yeah, that's right. Telcos want 5 nines availability. They want unattended facilities, and those facilities are, because of the development of the edge, they're turning into data centers.
Right. And so Nokia is not just focused on the data center hardware itself, not just the racks. We are also focusing on the edge, and in addition to our acceleration technologies that we're bringing to the edge, we're also bringing out a line of edge data centers as well, containerized data centers, modular data centers. And our real value added to that is we'll be able to provide pre-integrated, pre-tested, pre-loaded, if the customer wants, with their own software, and delivered solutions to the edge, to the core or even to the edge. And what that basically, our whole goal there is to basically reduce the amount of time it takes from the customer's order to the point where they actually start realizing some revenue out of it. Right? Because it's reducing that time from order to deployment is really just bringing them to a position where they can start making money faster.
Great.